Baby, if you let me, I won't hesitate.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing this simple holiday look, slight glitter on the lid, and then a nice red lip. First, I'm starting by filling in my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I will be setting my brows with a brow mascara, but I'm going to do that after I have applied my powder. I'm taking the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance Primer and I'm putting that all over the lid, and that's just because this is an anti-crease primer. I'm going to be working with a little glitter, so I want to make sure nothing creases. On top of that, I'm putting the NYX Eyeshadow Base, and this is just to give my lid a flawless look. We do want to set this because the product is pretty sticky. You can't blend on top of it without setting it. I'm going to be working with one palette today, and that is the Tartlette In Bloom palette. And I'm going to start by taking Flower Child on a big fluffy brush. And this is just to kind of give the lid a nice lighter color. It does get kind of yellowy from the eyeshadow base. Following that, I'm taking Smarty Pants on a tapered brush, and I'm concentrating that mostly in the crease, but you can blend upwards and downwards. It's just to give the lid a little bit of dimension and warmth before we add the glitter. Next, for the brow bone, I'm taking the color Charmer on an e.l.f. brush, and I'm putting that right under the arch of the brow. For the lid, I'm using a flat brush, and I'm just packing on the color Funny Girl. Now, I'm keeping it relatively low and just on the lid right now. After I add my liner, I will be taking a fluffier brush and bringing that shimmer up a little higher. Next, I'm just taking the brush that had the color Smarty Pants on it, and I'm just blending out the crease color and the glitter. We want that to blend seamlessly and have no harsh lines. I want my wing to be relatively long and sharp. I'm doing it a little less on an up angle than I usually do, and I'm just using tape so I can make sure I get a nice, straight, sharp wing. Try to excuse the color of the video right now. Because of my skin color, when I get like super close to the camera, it turns really yellowy, so disregard that. Now I'm just setting my skin with the Maybelline Baby Smooth Instant Pore Eraser, and then on top of that I'm putting the Loreal, I don't really remember what it's called, I'll put it in the description bar, but it's just like a shiny primer, and it's just to make our skin look really dewy and luminous underneath our foundation. For foundation, I'll be using the Urban Decay All Nighter in the color 7.0, and I'm taking a brush and just going around my eyebrows and like close to my eyes and my liner, because with this foundation it's hard to blend, and I don't want to get too close with a big fluffy brush and like mess up my wing or my eyebrows. With this foundation, you do have to move quickly. It sets very fast. So I'm just painting that color all over, and then I'm going to be taking my Morphe M439 brush and just pushing that into the skin. I always like push and move around. I don't drag it all because of the way it dries. Like if you start dragging, your face is going to be really streaky. To highlight, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Creamy Beige, and I'm putting that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, chin, and Cupid's bow. To blend that out, I'm going to be using a damp Real Technique sponge. And it can be tedious, but really just take your time blending it out. The last thing we want is like raccoon eyes, but white, if that makes sense. To set my highlight, I'm going to be using the Nye Banana Powder, and I'm taking it on that same damp beauty sponge and putting it all the places that we highlighted. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer and coating my brows. I actually like this one better than the Brow Drama because it actually has like little fibers. I'm going to be putting lashes on. I'm using Kiss lashes in Flirty. These are like my new favorite ones actually. I like them better than the Ardell Wispies. And I got these from Walmart and Walgreens. Now I'm taking the color Smarty Pants on a pencil brush and applying that under the eye and just touching up my liner. I want to make sure I go over the lash band to hide any glue as well. Now just take any big fluffy brush and dust away your setting powder. I also like to set the rest of my face. I use the L'Oreal True Match in the color W7, and I just like to use this to blend from my face down onto my chest. To bronze up, I'm going to be using the NYC Matte Bronzer in the color Sunny. I'm taking that on an angled fluffy brush and just putting that where I would usually contour. I'm also going to be applying that to the sides of my nose to just give my nose some dimension. I'm also going to be putting that under my lip to make my lips appear bigger and around my hairline to make my forehead smaller. Now because that color is a little cool toned, I'm taking MAC Give Me Sun on just a tiny brush and adding that to the top to kind of give it a faded, warm effect. For blush, I'm using MAC Melba, which is just a really light universal pink color, and I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush and just keeping that real low on the cheekbone and pressing it in. Now that my liner and lashes are done, I can really gauge what my eyes are looking like, and I just added a little bit more of Smarty Pants to darken up the crease. And now for my favorite part, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill highlight palette, and I'm using Champaigne Pop. And I'm just using a big fluffy fan brush, putting that above my cheekbones, chin, cupid's bow, down the center of the nose. For lips, I'm going to be using the Sephora waterproof retractable lip liner in the color The Red, which I love these lip liners. They honestly last all freaking day. Like I can cover my entire lips with them and call it a day if I wanted. But I'm going to go over the top of that with the Maybelline Neon Red lipstick. This red is just a little brighter, and since everything else on our face is so simplistic, having a nice bright red lip is just really going to make the face pop, and it's such a pretty holiday color. This is the final look. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and please keep watching.
I'm great. Know it's been a while, now I'm mixing up the drink. I just need a girl who gon' really understand. I just need a girl who gon' really understand. I'm good, I'm good, I'm